Hello and welcome everyone to the podcast that has Mario Kart. Mario.
I'm JarylGaren.
And I'm Aaron the Black Dragon. We are your hosts. And we're gonna talk about stuff again. Do we have a topic? Nah, I don't know. Maybe at one point we should decide on whether or not we want to do this with topics or not.
Yeah.
But for the time being, we're just gonna stand with our typical shenanigans and just go in there and have fun. And
Since new Mario Kart tracks have been released for
Yes.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe,
exactly.
we've got
the New York Speedway,
Mario Circuit 3, Kalimari Desert, Waluigi Pinball,
Waluigi Flipper, Sydney Spritztour,
Schneeland, Pilzschlucht und Ice Cream Escapade.
It's weird how we switched to German for all of that.
Why not?
I mean, that's just it.
Let's
But
go.
yeah, we're gonna tackle the new stages, and I mean, then we're gonna go back into online mode afterwards
For the next time.
for the next spring podcast again, because we want to show off the new stages and we want to show off all of them, and it's easier to do that with just driving the Grand Prix by themselves instead of doing that online with other players, because you don't have chances here of the new stages, which I'm pretty sure at this point they will be rather prevalent, because a lot of people want to play the new stages now that they came out.
Yeah.
So not like... I don't suspect that we will not see any of the new stages, but also the chance for the game always giving us the new stages is not 100%. Nope. Okay, I have one nanner. That's gonna have to keep me good. The answer to this is no. And I'm off my gourd. Hey, there's a Yoshi. That was a blue Yoshi. Gimme. Thank you, game. Well, fuck me. And you're gonna do it again. Yes. Huh? No. You're gonna do something else, Rude. So overtake me.
Yes.
Well, anyway, what the heck? I knew New York had some problems with infrastructure at one point, but seriously, that was not alright. Finally, some new Mario Kart stages. It took them some good while to actually get them out as well,
Yeah.
because there was like, they threw the first ones out rather close to one another. I'm happy I'm not in first place right now. And then it took them a good while to actually get to the new ones. And now they also threw two out at once instead of kind of pacing them, which is a little bit weird.
I think they're releasing the waves with with two cups each.
Okay.
And
Excuse me, Luigi.
I forgot by what date exactly they wanna get out all of them, but I think by December 2023 they wanna get out all of them, something like that.
Okay, so that means they're gonna be ambitious within the next few months.
Hopefully.
Presumably. But yeah, seeing some of the old stages again, some of the stages that you haven't seen since the start of the series, really.
Yeah.
And some stages that I never see because they never saw because they were on the mobile Mario Kart game only.
Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah. It's a nice change to see some of these stages again. With better controls, I wanna add.
Yep.
Because we rather easily have no item, I wanna make clear. I am a sitting duck right now. Because we could play these old stages here, because original Mario Kart is on the Switch as well. For your playing pleasure. But honestly, going back from the new Mario Kart controls and everything back to the old ones, it is a little bit jarring. And honestly, we were thinking about whether or not we're gonna do that at one point even. Maybe not for the podcast. Again, podcast is mostly in quotes here, but still. Does that hit? Dang it. Did not hit. But I have 3 shots. Oh, you're gonna have a bad surprise here in a second. And that did not do anything for anyone. Next to new Mario Kart stages, also we have Xenoblade Chronicles 3 right now that takes up a lot of our time.
Yep.
Like a good amount of time, honestly. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is a lot of fun so far. And yeah, I'm just playing it a good chunk on and off the whole time. Next to also going out on a hunt with Monster Hunter, because I dang adore the Monster Hunter games. In case you did not know that about me. But I really love the Monster Hunter games. And Monster Hunter Rise, especially now with the new content, the Sunbreak content, is just so much fun again. Having some new monsters to hunt down is just a lot of fun. Yeah, and you're really focused on everything right now.
Yeah, because I'm in 6th.
Oh, how did that happen?
It's been a while since I played Mario Kart. I mean, TBH.
I think if you haven't played it any time in between our podcasts, that it has been the same time for me as well.
Yeah, no, I haven't played it since.
Yeah, time.
But also, this is my first time playing through the new courses, so...
Yeah, same here. That's the only course, honestly, that I've seen stuff about, because people were freaking out about the fact that you can now ride on the train tracks.
Yeah.
Which may or may not be a good decision.
From what I've gathered, the new section, this track is from the Mario Kart Tour version.
Okay.
Which apparently has been well received, so let's see.
King Boo is just all up in our business.
I also remember liking that track in Mario Kart 64.
Oh, I also really like that track. Dang it. Wanted to have King Boo go on a slippery slide with my banana peel, but
that drift did not work at all.
No. King Boo out there with all of his banana peels, ignoring all banana peels. I mean, what the heck is that? How did I even drive into that one? Okay, this course is really banana forward so far. Aye! Freaking... I can't see. Betrayed by my own brethren. You know, I kind of want to go out on the train tracks and see what the heck's going on with that. Oh, that's what I saw today. That is weird.
Yep.
Yeah, the thing that I saw there today was all of the people driving up on the thing, and the player standing there did not have the thing loaded in yet because he was left behind or something. Oops. And then they all just started flying off because thanks Lucky 2 for saving me from myself there. Because they did not see the track part and they just started taking off. And I was like, what is going on there? Well, I'm not gonna get first place this time. Gonna be happy if I get third place here. King Boo, F off. This is my third place. So interesting, so that means this weird ramp in the last round only spawns in when you're on that round. And if you're not there and you're just standing around, everyone else gets that ramp and just drive up on that. And if you just sit there, you don't see it. Which is kind of a fun gimmick, not gonna lie.
To be honest, if you wanna do like changing track stuff in a racing game, it's gonna end up looking weird for other players who just haven't reached that round yet.
Yeah.
Or lap, rather.
Yeah. Which I mean also makes sense, because it has to load in for everyone at a different spot, but that is why you have longer tracks where you normally wouldn't realize that, where it's less likely for you to overtake like last place and get to that situation normally.
Yeah.
And therefore that's not something that you would under like normal circumstances really see in the track. Which makes it even more funny that it can actually happen, just because how it works. I don't like the
Is the ground of the track made out of wool?
I don't know, not in this section here.
I don't know, it looks like that.
No, here it's like a fine steel mesh or whatever.
Yeah, maybe it's just the way the steel mesh looks when in motion, but it comes across like wool to me.
Interesting. Here it's like with plastic. I see it here in this part. I can understand it here. It feel like it's wool, but I'm pretty sure just because of the fact that we're sort of flippers that this is also meant to be like a steel plate, a steel mesh, something along those lines. Also,
the item roulette makes like actual roulette and flipper sounds.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's nice. I like it when they do that.
That's a cool little gimmick.
Yeah. They also did something like that for the Harrow track.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Where it sounds like the tracker opening jingle from the 3D Zeldas.
I really like that. I hate what's going on with pinballs in the middle.
Oh fuck.
The pinballs are going crazy! Okay.
This part is getting crazy. Let's rock!
Reference please?
Devil May Cry 3!
What is up with you and Devil May Cry 3 lately?
That game is fucking awesome! I should play it again.
I will play it. You're trying to pull me into playing it early? Maybe. How many subscribers do you want to have on your channel? Okay, 50 million subscribers and I play Devil May Cry 3. There you go, you're all happy.
I don't know. Devil May Cry 3 and Final Fantasy 12
Fuck you. Not you. Sorry. Shut up.
Are like DMC 3 and Final Fantasy 12 are two games where whenever I look at stuff about them, I also get this feeling of, man, I should play that game again.
I mean, they are good games, and Devil May Cry 3, I'm honestly looking forward to it. Okay.
To be honest, Final Fantasy 12 is one of the more divisive games in the series because some fans really like what it did with the battle system and the way the world is more open.
Yeah.
And personally, I got some major Xenoblade vibes from the way its gameplay works.
Oh.
It's not exactly the same. There's several differences with how Final Fantasy 12 is compared to Xenoblade, but I don't know. It kind of gave me a very similar vibe.
Interesting. Which Xenoblade? At this point, we have to be specific about that.
More so one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, talking Xenoblade here really shortly, I finally figured out how you can chain together your arts in Xenoblade 3.
I know how.
I also know how. And I mean, it's a cool gimmick, but it also I want what the fuck can do. We're not done yet. We have one more course to go through. But it's more so. I'm not gonna go into more detail, by the way, with everything. It's just so more between us. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you will see on the channel sooner or later, or you will see if you play the game yourself. But it's weird that they handle it like this and that they don't let you chain them together normally. At least not at this point. I haven't been able to figure out if you can chain them together, like without that certain criteria met, or if that has to be met so that you can chain them together.
Yeah, you need to continue with the game a bit.
I mean, I do. I do. And now I'm officially married to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Fucking thanks! And now this podcast is age restricted. Fine! Anyway, welcome to Sydney! Also, let's say it the way it would be said for everyone that is English speaking. Spritz tour.
God, English people trying to speak German, it always feels very awkward.
Yes. And I mean, you can understand them, but you're like, Dude, showing so good there.
It's probably the same for English people who have to listen to people from other languages trying to speak English.
Yeah.
Like us, for instance.
Yeah. Ugh. But I mean, that's just thank you.
You're welcome.
How dare you?
Did you like my red shell?
No.
Why
You will
not?
pay for your insolence. Back to the Xenoblade talk.
Or to quote Senna from Xenoblade 3, wow, thanks. Which is, I think she always says that when you play as her, and Lance is doing his "I got something for you."
Oh. Interesting. Intriguing, some might even say. Curse!
Speaking of voice tips from Xenoblade 3, I feel like they maybe should have recorded a bunch more end of battle quotes because the same ones keep repeating.
Yes. Not only that, but also is with the gem crafting. The gem crafting and the interlink.
Gem stuff.
Yeah, and the interlink has one voice line over and over and over. And it's kind of grinding on your nerves if you do more than one thing at a time.
Yeah. I wonder if they could be adding more voice tips with additional patches and DLC. But I'm not holding my breath for it.
Yeah, I'm also not. Also, if they do something, cool. If they don't do anything, also fine. It's not something that it changes the game experience too much. It's just more something for like.
It's not a super important thing, IMO, but it would be nice if they added more.
I fucking boo!
Yeah, boo is fucking annoying in this game.
I had a red shell and a banana peel, both very good right now to fuck you up, and what did I get? A banana peel! Fuck you, boo! But anyway...
Oh, speaking of the Xenoblade 3 DLC, apparently Monolith Soft said that they are planning to make it about as big as the Torna prequel was for Xenoblade 2.
Oh,
where they also made a physical version of it.
Yeah.
And
which I have.
Yeah. And I actually really liked the Torna DLC, even if it's not perfect. But in some aspects, I actually prefer it over the base game, and in some aspects, I think the base game was a bit better.
Okay.
But generally, I am especially with some plot. With some plot revelations that I've seen in chapter 5. I'm very curious about that DLC. Not gonna lie.
Okay. Well, I'm certainly curious for what's gonna happen in
Why did I flip again?
Xeno 3. Well, wasn't me. And yeah, Xenoblade 3 so far has me intrigued, especially with the last revelation that I had. Well, not revelation, the last question that popped up that I had in the game where I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think that's a...
fuck, it's my own banana that I just slipped into.
I think that's the thing that Xenoblade games excel in, at least the main 3 games, where they are like, where they can make you go, but wait, what does this mean?
Yeah.
I want to know.
Tell me more. Like, did he have a car? Or in the case of Xenoblade 3, did he have a leftness? Because if he did have a leftness, then I want to know about that.
And sure, the story in Xenoblade 2 might take its sweet time to get actually really going and really interesting, but once it gets to that point, it's fucking hell? No,
I don't know if it correlates right now, but it somehow fits as well.
no,
Once the story gets going, it's like, fucking hell! Kinda works. Not the word choice I would have gone with, but kinda works.
God, lightning in this game is annoying.
Yep, as are boos.
Yes, two of the worst items in this game.
And if you get them back to back, like I nearly did, I luckily was over the finish line when the lightning hit, but still.
Yeah.
Then
Mushroom
that's frustrating. Ah, that's the one where I saw a lot of people do the mushroom skip over that canyon there.
Yeah.
Just chill your life. I might have burned up. Well, all of you can suck it. I'm a squid kid.
I remember like this track a lot on.
I
on
also
Mario Kart.
enjoyed it a bunch. There was always a lot of fun going through that, cursing at each other because there are banana peels everywhere and it's stupid. I should have kept the mushroom. I'm gonna die, but not as bad as you. Fuck. I had a mushroom, I could have done the skip thing. Theoretically, I never did it. But probably would have just died.
Oh yeah, one thing that this DLC did, or that the patch for Mario Kart 8 in general did, was that
wow! Hey!
was that that in Coconut Mall, the Shy Guys.
Oh yeah, the Shy Guys now spin.
Yeah, now they do something.
Why, game?
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, but I'm feeling really, really unhappy about everything that went down right now. Wow! How many fucking light things are going on in this course?
Game is not very cash money of you.
No! Where's my lightning rod fix? Honestly, what happened? There were so many lightning strikes, one after another.
That's not very wahoo of you, kid.
Wahoo!
For game.
I'm not here to wahoo you. I'm here to
Since we played Klonoa earlier.
Yeah. Shit.
Might possibly be a spoiler for an upcoming project, but oh well.
Oh no, spoilers! And that fucking poo? Honestly, was that your poo?
No.
Okay. I still managed to get there
I
in
hit
first
my-
place, but bam, you came.
Perfect, I hit my son.
Oh,
Or did I hit Ludwig?
I think Ludwig, because Bowser Jr. seems to have been far back. Oh boy. But yeah,
My son, question mark? Because,
Bowser's extended family.
yeah, because Nintendo seems to flip around on whether or not the Koopalings are actually Bowser's kids or not.
Well, the theory that I heard was like adopted kids.
That could work.
Because for real kids, there would be the question on who would be their mother, and that is why the theory came up with the Bowser kids, the Koopa kids and everything are like adopted kids to Bowser, which I honestly find a cute idea for Bowser. Having like this whole group of adopted kids. I've never seen this force in my life.
Yeah, because this is a new one. This is like the Ninja Dojo from the first wave. So yeah, these DLC packs don't just put in old tracks from old Mario Kart games. They also give you new tracks,
Nice.
which is pretty neat.
Definitely. And I mean, there's probably people that are gonna hate me for saying that, but you know what this track reminds me of?
What?
You know the movie Wreck-It Ralph?
I know it, but I haven't watched it.
Okay, that's not so relevant to me. I just need you to know that the movie exists and that there is a character in the movie that is from a racing game and the racing game is like candy themed and everything.
Oh, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah. And this kind of feels like that is a racing track that would be in that racing game. Also, eat my shell. I know that I'm a squid kid. Fuck you. There's a coconut squid that exists and they have coconut shells, so I can throw a Koopa shell at you. It makes sense.
A coconut squid?
Yes, a coconut squid that runs around with the coconut and uses it as a shell to hide in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, nature is fascinating. Anyway,
Nature's also very ruthless.
yeah, I mean, nature's brutal.
Yeah.
But that's nature for you. Let's hope I get good. Bananas. Apparently I'm a monkey. I can't wait for Splatoon 3.
Splatoon 3 looks fun.
Yeah. I haven't been into Splatoon a lot because I didn't buy 2 because I didn't have the online subscription to the Switch and I was like, it doesn't do anything for me really. In that case, because if I cannot play the game online and I'm not getting the subscription, there's no reason for me to have that.
But do you have Switch Online right now?
I have it and I'm also gonna keep it because Monster Hunter needs that as well, and I'm not gonna go hunt without other people because it's way too much fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, now I was debating on whether or not to get Splatoon 2, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wait now and get myself Splatoon 3
And then I gave you my copy of Splatoon 2.
yeah, I mean, I played it a bunch still, but I was like, I wanna get into it with Splatoon 3 a lot.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of the rust off with Splatoon 2, but really back into the game I wanna get with Splatoon 3 once it comes out. Like, right with the start I wanna get back into it. And also I want to point out, I'm amazed I won these tracks. Definitely helped that neither of us knew anything and I'm playing mostly blind anyway, so
Yeah.
I had the upper hand. But yeah, the new tracks look fun. Not only look fun, they are fun. The original new track is also really cool to play through.
It's definitely a lot easier to maneuver in than the Ninja Dojo was.
Yeah, the
With
Ninja Dojo
with
was
its weird like 90-degree turns. Where I'm like, how do?
Yeah. I mean, there was a few jumps in that stage where I was like, a little bit unsure, but it catches you, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So no, I like the new stages and they're a lot of fun. And next time I'm gonna go podcast, it's gonna be online again. But yeah, took it a little bit slower. Was a lot of talk about Mario Kart itself and Mario Kart 3. I wanted to say that. Whew,
Mario Kart 3 would either be Super Circuit or Double Dash.
I think Double Dash wouldn't it?
Wasn't Super Circuit a GBA launch window game?
I think.
Future Aaron!
Future Aaron's on vacation. This is Bill. Anyway, a lot of Mario Kart and Xenoblade talk, but I mean, it's irrelevant right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're gonna leave let the tangent out this time, leave it, and end this a little bit faster than usual. Unless you wanna go on a tangent again for like half an hour.
Nah.
Okay, then we're just gonna leave this here. Hope you had some fun with this podcast again, and when we go back online, maybe we're gonna decide on topics that we're gonna talk about in the future when we have the podcast. But for right now, I like to just talk about whatever.
Yep.
Anyway, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.